Alright. Yeah, this isn't a particularly fun day. Just scouring code. And I don't have any leads. This is as close as I'm gonna get to a lead, and it doesn't look very promising. Okay. This is new, right? This belt entity. Yeah, so there are a few guys that are belt entities within it. And some of those belt entities have a mic entity. And I want to see if we return null when we should. Yeah, we do. If we don't find it, we return nil. And that's what we should do. And that's why the program doesn't crash immediately. I'm gonna look at the warnings. I'm getting desperate. And really should fix some warnings. Oh no, did Synergy just die? See, it looks like Xcode's still running stuff. I'm gonna close Xcode, close the project. And reopen it. Clean up the state, hopefully. Alright, at least now it's not saying it's running anymore. I'm gonna run it just to see what happens. And get fresh warnings. So how do you view the warnings now? So I'm clicking on this. Alright, well it's running. How long will you take to crash? I wonder how long you will take to crash. I really don't know, but I'm gonna keep talking. I'll just hold you up to the screen. Note we have the noise block that I can control with my finger in this version. And I can control them like that. Yep. And it really takes a while for something to hit an exit gate or there we go. So even after making that sound, it crashed. And I don't know if you can call that a coincidence or not. Okay, but anyway, it says that it's paused. It really should say that it's quit, since it doesn't give us any stack trace. Yeah, so let's just stop there. And I want to see some warnings. It's weird, you know, when you look for warnings, it goes to this and this, and it says nothing, but here it says 73. So, how can we have to put X there. So there they are and they disappear. I think somewhere I disabled the warnings because I wanted to just sort by error. See, I really think Xcode 4 is a step down from Xcode 3. Sorry to whine all the time. I'm just frustrated with today. This is so stupid. Standard editor, assistant editor, version editor. How about a build result error editor? Okay. I mean, you think it'd be something on this page that I could click, because there's the warning sign here. And I don't see a filter that's being filled out that would block it. Yeah, so that's errors. I don't know what that is. Let me hit build. So how did I get to that? Ah, yeah, you go to this and you go to that. Okay. So here's a list of errors now, or warnings. Yeah. I mean, that's weird that recent goes like this. Alright, anyway. Conversion. Alright, let's look at the stuff we touched recently. Init with pos not fallen. That sounds like it could be important. That sounds pretty important. Line 67, game state. Huh. Camera entity is a forward class and corresponding at interface may not exist. Well, we have to include camera entity. If we're using it, we should include it. Alright, so that might have been a red herring, but we'll build again. Okay, so this time, we'll just start again from the top. Game state no longer has that error, but it has incompatible types, filter entity, 2 parameter normal physics entity. And that is, yeah. Well, we just have to cast that. Yeah, so we'll go to add entity, and that should be normal physics entity. So we're just cleaning up some error warnings. Because why not? This will make us feel better. So when you can't fix the bug, just make the code look pretty and you'll feel better. Yeah, so game state no longer has warnings. Isn't that wonderful? So incomplete implementation. Yeah, I guess we don't define everything. This is an abstract class. And noise block, unused variables. Filter entity may not respond to get sub bounding boxes. Let me look at that. normal physics entity .mm line what was that? What was that? Alt GG 182. So the other guy's a filter entity, aha. But we know that it's a normal physics entity from the above line. Yeah. Oops, not there. No. Yeah. Okay, and then there's unused variable state. That's weird that there's unused variable state. That's scary. Because why? I'm not sure why. Yeah, but anyway, if we don't use it, we can take it out. And we'll just check. Yeah, there's no state being used. Must have been some cruft. Warning, incomplete implementation. A normal physics entity is also a incomplete abstract class. Snakeable entity, unused variable I. Sorry, you can't see that. Okay, these look alright. Just unused variables. Let me check. It's scary when you see these kind of errors. So this kind of thing you expect. I mean, I'm used to in C++ or C. This will throw an error, not a warning. So maybe you have to take warnings a lot more seriously. You should take them seriously in C++ as well. You know, this code is not like the most pretty code in the world, if you haven't noticed by now. Part of the reason it's on screen is because when it's my own personal hacking projects, I tend to be super messy. But if I have it on screen, I'll at least compromise a little bit and make it something between like more professional looking or even open source code that I'm going to submit to a list. Alright, so the call is in line, where is that? 22. Set goal score. Is there no set goal score? Looks like there is. You know what? I bet we just didn't put in the H file. Yep, no set goal score. Yeah, this is something that Objective-C lets you do that I'm not so fond of. I mean, yeah, maybe it's really flexible, but maybe you can, yeah, you probably can define new methods at runtime, but I don't know. Alright, so that fixed level. Input manager. Yeah, just an unused, just one unused guy. Yeah. Okay, so where is that? Input manager. So level would have been around here. Looks like it has incomplete implementation. Load XML, save XML.